We have been robbed. How can I say this? I double checked, triple checked, and we are not competing in the Mexican Domestic Cup. I don't know why, I don't know how come, I don't know anything about it, but we can't win the 7 trophies because we're only competing in 6 trophies. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Journeyman on Football Manager 20. We are here in Mexico with our mighty Santos Laguna. And obviously, we are now in the closing stage of this season. And I have played quite a few matches in the closing season, starting from Puebla, which we've beaten away 1-0, goal from Fernando Valenzuela. Then we smashed Moreira home, goes from Cuscueta, actually a brace from Cuscueta, Fernando Valenzuela and Celi. Then Pumas away, we smashed them 4-1, goes from Petty, Cuscueta, Alan Franco and Valenzuela. Pachuca, we beaten them 2-0, goes from Petty and Alan Franco. Then we drew with Juarez 1-1 away, goes from Juarez and Alvarez for Juarez. Alvarez for Juarez, we played Juarez, yeah, you understood me. Then we've beaten home Necaxa 2-1, goes from Valenzuela and Alan Franco. Then we've hit a bit of a rocky road. We drew 3 games in a row, 0-0 against Atletico San Luis, 1-1 against Cruz Azul. We went up front with a goal in the 50th minute from Celi. And then Jose Navarro scored the equalizer in the 24th. Then we went to Chivas and we drew 3-3. A game in which we went up in the 18th minute, then they scored 3 in the 35th, 42nd and 67th. And then we scored in the 77th and 91st a brace from Trujillo. And then the much awaited North American Champions League started. We'll go in a bit in depth in this Champions League and show you some stuff. We drew Diriangen, a team from Nicaragua, and basically we smashed them. We smashed them 7-0 in the first leg. Away goes from, we've played with a heavily rotated side, and goes from Trujillo with a brace, Valdespino with a brace, Ledesma and Avila with a brace. Now, today we will play 2 matches. The return leg against Diriangen, and then we will play Tijuana. Let's have a look at the competitions, because I have something to say. Okay, so we have a game in hand. We are currently third with a game in hand. So we played 9 matches. Atlas are leading the table with 21 points from 10 games. Chivas 20 points from 10 games. We have 19, but we have a game in hand. Winning that game in hand will take us to 22 points. And we will be leading the table once again. Now, as per my intro, as you can see here, there is nowhere to be found the Mexican Cup. Now, I don't know why we are not competing in the Mexican Cup. If we have a look at the schedule, we haven't even played the qualifying group or stages or nothing. Just, it seems that we are not taking part in this cup. I don't know why. Probably it's because we have a lot of games to play. We've competed in like the League Cup and then the Campeones Cup and then the Super Cup and whatever. So I don't know. I don't know. But they just totally omitted the Mexican Cup this season. So we can't win 7 trophies because there isn't 7 competitions that we're playing in, but there are only 6. So we So yeah, but 6 trophies, that's not bad, right? Nah, I don't think it's bad if we manage to win them all. But most importantly, we need to win the Champions League. Before we go to the match, I just, in the last episode, I spoke to you about I was looking at a Brazilian midfielder. Here he is injured at the moment, Tulio Humberto. He's a 22-year-old Brazilian. Nothing wow, but look at this. Passing 16, first touch 16, technique 14, composure 14, determination 15, vision 17, fitness is just fine. So yeah, he's only given as a fringe player. I think he's more than a fringe player to us. Unluckily, he is injured, and he, like, in a few days he'll be available again. But without further ado, let's go to this Champions League match. Now, before we go to the Champions League match, though, I wanted to give you like a bit of information about it. So basically, this is the first round. So what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 16 teams in this cup. And basically there is one team from Nicaragua, which we are playing. Then there is a team from this guy, Belize, which is close to Mexico. So one team from Belize. Then there is this team from El Salvador. There is one from Panama, the San Francisco, Panama. There is this team from Guatemala. And then there is Saprissa, which is a team from Costa Rica. Pantoja from the Dominican Republic. And basically the rest are all American and Mexican. Now, Mexican teams, there is 4. Santos Laguna, Pumas, Veracruz, and America. And then there is 4 other teams from America, which are Minnesota, Atlanta, Galaxy, and actually 5. Because there's one from Canada, I think, yeah? Actually, no, 5 from the MLS. Because Orlando are from MLS too. Yep. So 5 American teams, 4 Mexican teams, and the rest 1 Nicaraguan, 1 from Santo Domingo, 1 from Panama, 1 from Costa Rica, and 1 from Belize, and another 1 from El Salvador. So basically, the rules of this cup they are very straightforward. First round, quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. The thing is that if I am understanding this correctly, the away goal rule does not apply, because here it says only away goals used if scores are level after 90 minutes, penalty shootout if scores are still level. So here it says away goals used if scores are level after 90 minutes. But this same sentence was there in the Mexican Cup, and when we ended up 3-3 after 2 legs, we went straight to penalties. So I don't know if the rule of the away goal applies or not. But to be honest, we don't really care. We just go and smash teams. That's all we have to do. So yeah, let's hop to the match. See you soon. So this is the formation we're going with: Francisco Torres, Morin, Ramirez, and Flores, Perez, Franco, Ledesma, and Davila, Trujillo, Valdespino, and Juarez. This is a heavily rotated squad. Obviously, I want to keep the starting 11 fit for the game against Tijuana, because Tijuana are a good team, and we need to win also the closing section, stage, whatever you want to call it, of this closing league. So here we go. I mean, 7-0. I'm not expecting anything. I was wondering if I should show this match to you guys, but after the 7-0, I mean, judging by the teams, there are, obviously, it's between us and the American teams. Obviously, no team from El Salvador or Belize will ever win this competition. It's very unlikely, and that something like that happens. And judging by the level of the Mexican football, probably one of the Mexican teams is heavily. How can I say it? It's probably one of the Mexican teams will win it, right? One of the Mexican teams is heavily favored for lifting the cup at the end of the day. But obviously this is football managers, so you cannot take anything for granted, can you? But yeah, honestly, I don't really fear any American team in this competition. Probably the team to beat is us, obviously, because we won both opening and closing stage and we're dominating Mexico. But probably after us, I would fear the most, probably Veracruz. Um, yeah, probably Veracruz. But any Mexican team at this stage is to be avoided for now. Um, but yeah, what a goal from Avila, Felipe Avila, ninth of the season. After 12 minutes, he puts us in front in the second leg. We are winning on an aggregate of 8-0, guys. So, yeah, this will be a walk in the park. News. So we have now completed. Well, not we, but they have now completed the upgrade on the data analysis facilities, and now it's all our facilities are outstanding, guys. And I don't think I ever had a team. I don't think they ever managed a club and managed to reach this level of facilities. To be honest, I've asked the board to pump in more money into the youth recruitment. They initially objected, but then I challenged their decision and they finally agreed. The problem is that finances are not looking good because there isn't any money in this league. I mean, we won, I don't know how many titles now already. How many cups? 4? Is it 4? I think we've won 4, right? We got no money whatsoever. And we are running really low on money. Like we have, what, 3 million in the bank? So, I mean, this competition, I mean, I don't know if there is any money involved in this Champions League, but it's not like the European Champions League when after each match you get a lump sum of money. We didn't get any single euro after the first match. In the meantime, Flores scores our second and his first of the season there. Nice header. So yeah, it's and the most weird. Oh, Juarez. The weird thing is that even when you finish the season, like both opening and closing stage, you don't receive the message from the board saying this is your budget, this is your transfer budget, this is your wage budget. Just nothing. All I got was, and not right after the season has ended. Like I got it like, I don't know, maybe a month ago, as in the game time. They said that the board pumped in actually not pumped in, but the board gave loaned out to the club 5.5 mil, just to help out with the running cost of the club, but nothing else. There's no budgets, there's nothing. So, and we are below the wage budget, so we are not overspending. But anyway, I don't know. In the meantime, we've sold Dantes, the Brazilian central defender, for 3.5 million. Just to pen, just to help out with with the financials of the club. But yeah, there's no money. There's no way you can get money because with the things that we've won, usually okay, we got like last season. I think we got maybe 5 million, and not like 1 million because we participated in the Mexican Cup, 1 million because we won this, 1 million because we won that, but nothing hefty and nothing worth of mentioning basically. So yeah, we started off with like 50 million when we first came to Santos Laguna, but obviously with transfer budgets and running costs of the club, the money has disappeared basically. In the meantime, after 43 minutes, we are leading 5-0. And yeah, I mean, this is why I was like debating with myself if I should show this match or not. But come on, it's all about this cup, right? So we will give it the utmost attention, obviously. And then, adding insult to injury, Perez there. I think this is the second own goal of the match. Is it? Oh yeah, look, 2 own goals and 6-0 just before half time. And I think in the previous match, in the first leg, I think even then, we went into half time leading 6-0, and then we just only scored one in the beginning of the second half, and then that's it. So, yeah, I mean, it's this sort of cup. I don't know if they're. That's number 7. Another thing about this cup, it didn't show me the draw. Just I was waiting for the draw because the initial intention was to show the draw on YouTube, right? So we'll show the draw. The intention was I show the draw, and then I'll jump immediately to the match, skipping obviously other matches. But there wasn't any draw, and I just received a message saying that we will play Journeyman, whatever they called, on that day. And I don't know if there are seeded teams or not seeded teams, so I don't know if we could have met a Mexican team immediately in this first round. So yeah, it's a bit weird. But anyway, we are leading on an aggregate of 14-0, guys. 15-0. What a goal from Ledesma, though. Nice. Well done. Come on. I mean, what can you say? 8-0. This is probably the biggest score ever on YouTube. I mean, my biggest ever score on YouTube. I think we did a 6-1 or 6-2. Oh my god, every shot is a goal now. And Ledesma with a brace. 6th of his season. A 5-minute double salvo. And it's now 9-0, guys. And there's like 40 minutes left to play. So it's not looking good for the Youngin. I guess we were lucky with the draw. What can I say? And this is not even like the first team or anything. Come on, Trujillo. Valdespino. Oh, okay. At least the keeper saved one shot. Yeah, going back to the Mexican Cup. I don't know what happened, guys. I don't know. I just realized, I mean, yesterday, after recording yesterday's episode, I was like browsing a bit, and I was looking at the fixtures. I don't know why I wanted to look at the fixtures, and I just realized that I haven't played any games from the Mexican Cup. And usually you play the qualifying round. I mean, there's a group of 4 teams that there's an initial group that you need to play in, and usually that's played during the opening season, and then the rest you play it in the closing season. And it just came to me. I said, hang on a sec. Oh, it's Juarez with his 7th of the season, 10th of the game for us, and 17 on aggregate. I said, hang on a sec. Did I play the cup or not? So I was like looking back at the fixtures and stuff, and I couldn't find any fixtures. Then I went on competitions, and I saw all the competitions that we're taking part in, and it wasn't listed. I looked into the rules of some competition because I thought, and I still think, it's because we have a lot of games going on. We play the Campeones Cup, the Super Cup, the League Cup, now the Champions League. So I thought that probably we just didn't take part, but there's nowhere listed why and how these things occur. So I don't know. I don't know if it's a glitch. I don't know if it's something that happens regularly in Mexico. I don't know. And Juarez, can he score a third? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Jesus Christ, 11-0. I'm so sorry for this poor team. 18 goals on aggregate, guys. I'm so sorry. So, a brace from Ledesma, a brace from Valdespino, a hat-trick from Juarez, a goal from Avila, a goal from Flores. Okay, good. Yeah, just blow the whistle, ref. Come on. We don't need to... Actually, can we score a dozen? I don't think I ever scored a dozen. I'm not sure. Come on, Ramirez enters the box, crosses it in. Valdespino. Okay, corner. I'm sorry if I'm scratching my back, guys. You know, I just a few days ago I did it too, and now it's itching like hell. It's I've been putting ointment and cream all over it like 5 times a day, but it's still very itchy. Because obviously now it's healing, right? So yeah, apologies if I from time to time I just scratch my back frantically. It's not that I don't shower or stuff, okay? Come on, ref. 2 minutes of it at a time. Blow the whistle, come on. Okay, we won this match 11-0. Probably it's a record. 18 goals on aggregate. Yeah, 53 shots. I just saw there. Yeah, well done. Now we have 3 days to rest. Okay, is there any draw? Santos Laguna winning. See, there's no money involved. Oh, flipping hell. We just drew Pumas. I didn't want to draw any Mexican teams. Let's praise Juarez. Come on. You were superb. Against no opposition. But 3 goals is 3 goals, right? Regardless of against whom you scored. A hat-trick is a hat-trick. So let's have a look at the schedule before we go to... Okay. Okay, so we are playing them next. And there's only 3 days between Tijuana and Pumas. Not ideal, guys. Not ideal. So let's immediately jump to the next match against Tijuana. Right, so here we are against Tijuana away. Tijuana are currently 10th, so they are a bit in a bit of a difficult period. And we're going now with our best 11, obviously. Mufadal in goal, Magana, Mansilla and Magana, Celi, Alvarado, Ledesma and Zilio in the middle of the pitch, Cuscueta behind Valenzuela and Petty. So yeah, without further ado, let's go. We need to win this match to stay in the run, basically. This is not the game in hand, so actually, yeah, this is not the game in hand. So there's more reasons for us to win this match, because probably it will not be an easy match, but because Tijuana usually are a good team, right? I mean, they're always there and playoffs and stuff. Petty and their keeper is called Petrol. Petroli. Okay, come on. We have a throw-in. Zilio takes charge of it. Zilio gives it to Petty. Petty is trying to find some space here. Passes it to Cuscueta. He loses possession. They clear it out, but Magana gives it out to Celi on the left. Celi starts his run, enters the box, crosses it in. Cuscueta. I'm playing Cuscueta now as a shadow striker. So he's still behind the 2 attackers, but instead of an advanced playmaker, I'm playing him as a shadow striker, and he's scoring more goals. Actually, this is his 10th of the season. So yeah, it was a good move. Actually, this move was suggested to me by one of the coaches, basically. So I said, why not? Let's try him. And yeah, he's a natural in the position, so that's good. Come on, Celi on the left crosses it to Zilio with a header. No, actually it was Perez. Zilio. Number 10 is Zilio. Petroli hoofs it. Mansilla heads it to Celi back to Magana to Mansilla. He's already on a yellow 20 minutes into the match, and it's not good to have your central defender already on a yellow with more than 70 minutes to go. Come on, Valenzuela passes first opponent. He shoots just as he enters the box, but it goes miles away. And look at this, guys. At the moment, we are topping the table with 22 points in the game in hand. Petty, 23rd of the season, makes it 2. Nice header there. A corner from Jose Cilio. And Petty with that thunderous header. Look at that. Boom. Left alone. in the small box. And yeah, 2-0. Happy days. Let's praise them. So this makes it to 13 goals in 2 games, guys. Okay. Anyhow, De La Fuente to Belardi. Aguilar. De La Fuente again. He plays it back and to Belardi, and then Belardi continues to play it back to their keeper. They start all over again, but Magana intercepts the pass, plays it to our keeper now, and off we go. Let's do it again. Magana. A long pass to Valenzuela. Valenzuela with the header finds Petty. Petty enters the box. Wow. Wow. 3 touches, guys. 3 touches. Magana, Valenzuela, Petty. Look at this. Look at it. Magana. Lovely pass. Valenzuela heads it towards Petty. Petty enters the box, beats the keeper basically, and that's number 3 and his 24th of the season. Happy days. This is a nice episode where no yelling, no stress, no just me doing a monologue and Zilio with his 4th, well, not his 4th, his 5th of the season, 4th for us in this game. And that's 15 goals in 2 matches. Not bad. Not a bad tally. Yeah, I would love to have all the episodes like this. Nice, tranquil, easy, calm, stress-free basically. Unfortunately, not all episodes are like this. Actually, this kind of episode is one of the very few. But anyway, good. Can't complain, guys. Can't complain at all. So, in the next episode, obviously, we'll come back for the Pumas double leg in the Champions League. That's the quarterfinal. So, we'll basically, actually, it's after this game, right? So, not even. Oh, Cosqueta with a brace, 11th of the season. Petty with the assist, so 2 goals and an assist for our Petty. And something I forgot to tell you is that the transfer window has now closed, and obviously I'm very happy that we have managed to keep all our big guns in our squad. Celi, Cosqueta, Petty, Alvarado, Ledesma. They were all targeted, consistently targeted by especially teams from China, Guangzhou, Shanghua, Beijing. They all wanted Avila and Ledesma and Petty, so they were constantly bidding for them. But yeah, we've managed to keep them. No one complained actually. Come on, Petty, can he do a hat-trick? Can he score a hat-trick? No, he passes to Valenzuela. And Valenzuela with his 14th of the season, 6-0, guys, 17 goals in 2 matches, and it's not even half time. So happy days. Happy days. Let's hope we can continue this run. So a brace from Cosqueta, a brace from Petty, goal from Valenzuela. Nothing to complain about. So what I'm going to do is let's go to tactics. I'm gonna change some players just to keep them fit for the next match. So Avila can stay out because then Avila will play the whole match. So I'm gonna put Juarez on for Petty. I'm gonna put Perez on for Celi, and I'm going to put Trujillo on for Cusqueta. Yep. Just to keep them fresh, you know. Because it's like in 3 days' time now. Cusqueta. Ooh, what a save from their keeper there. I wasn't expecting a 6-0 win against Tijuana. I mean, maybe even more. So, apparently, we lost top of the table. Obviously, we have a game in hand. No, we regained it again, just as I was talking. Oh, it was offside. So what? Chivas are what? Chivas are drawing away to Pachuca, which is good. Okay. Oh, 69 minutes. Atlas are losing 1-3 home to Necaxa. Necaxa are fourth. They're doing brilliantly. I mean, they're 1 point away from us. Obviously, we have a game in hand. But, yeah, they're doing great. They're doing a good job. And basically, Atlas are third. So, good. It's still close at the moment. I mean, it's still close. But there it is. There it is. 6-0, guys. 6-0. Wasn't expecting this kind of result, to be honest. But hey, it happened. Can't complain. So good. Let's have a look just before we leave. Let's have a look at the table as it is now. So yeah. So basically, Veracruz, for example, hang on. Veracruz have 2 games in hand. Actually, 3 games in hand on Chivas. I wonder why. So they are on 18 points. We are on 22. They have 2 games in hand on us, so they are 6. Potentially, they can win 6 points, and that could take them up to 24. So yeah, it is very tight. Basically, it is very tight. So it's not gonna be easy retaining this title. Anyway, all we need to do is like qualify for the playoffs and then play it off from there. But I would like to end up first before the playoffs, just to make sure that we dominated the Mexican football 100%. But I guess we have to wait and see. So until then, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did so, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to whichever you're new. My name is Jerry D, and until next time, bye bye.